Welcome to the Puff Puff and Laugh podcast, coming to you from the Mile High State. I'm your host, Elise. We got my boy Macho and my man Matt. We got a great show lined up for y'all today because we have actually quite a few interesting things to talk about. But I think you wanted to give a shout out.
Oh yeah, thank you. Shout out to one of our listeners, Ricky. I called her at work and she had mentioned that she also agrees with me for one of the greatest Christmas movies ever, Brokeback Mountain and the Jingling of the Bells. So shout out, Ricky. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I appreciate that you agree with me.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You just happen to be wrong. Die Hard. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie, and it will always be.
Die who? No, Brokeback Mountain.
No.
No.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, man.
It is not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off a Nakatomi Plaza.
And you have to watch it on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Christmas till the balls are jingling in the tent. All right?
Maybe for your house.
Speaking of balls jingling in the tent room on the porch, we're like fucking and feeling. Fucking and feeling.
Go.
Fucking and feeling. You want to tell them about that?
Sorry. So we were working on trying to maybe add some music to the episode that was uploaded this morning. You all are watched that last week, but it was a Cypress Hill song.
Yeah, illusions.
Yeah, and it has like a fuck 'em and feed 'em part, and I just heard him he was kind of like singing to himself in the kitchen, and I heard him fuck 'em and feed 'em, and I was like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, this man listens to very gangster rap, okay, which that's gonna be a story for another day. But I look at him and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh no, it's that Cypress Hill song, Illusions, and I'm like, oh, and then my brain caught up. My brain did not hear that rhythm. My brain heard what I was raised with as oldies, but I heard fuck 'em and feed 'em and feed 'em and feed 'em. And I'm like, you know what? That low key would actually be like a nice little sound bite in the song.
It would be. Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. So that's all the jingle balls we have.
Okay.
But when it comes to jingle bells and the holiday season, I will say I'm a little disappointed in people as a whole, and it's not just this year. It's been happening for a long time. Since Black Friday really became a thing where you got up at 2:00 in the morning, to go do the Hunger Games for a toaster that's $5 off,
Oh, yeah.
When the store opens at 3.
Yeah, even my ex, he's an asshole, but he would go to Black Friday, and he went to Dillard's one year for it, and I guess I don't know if it was Black Friday or if it was their New Year's day sale, because that's like Black Friday for them. Anyway, all these women are lined up inside the mall to go into Dillard's for this sale, and there's the gate that blocks the store's entrance, and the associates coming up to lift the gate, and all the women are getting excited because they want to go in, and he just looks over and he goes, "Ma," because he said that they looked like stirring cattle, and I'm like, he's not wrong though, but I did feel that I don't know, since stuff like that's happened when at a time when we're supposed to be grateful for each other, and
Yeah.
here we are. Nope, let's fight each other. And now this year because there's a lot of just people being crazy, it's just worse. I got Sieg-Heiled by an old man at a store. Okay,
Yeah.
This man was probably 107. Oh, at least that's what he looked like. He looked like he is probably closer to Jesus than I am, and so he should probably behave. But he also looks like he doesn't give a fuck. And I was leaving Walmart, and I hate going to Walmart by myself without him because weird shit always happens, and I am in a situation where, I don't know, since stuff like that's happened when at a time when we're supposed to be grateful for each other, and now this year situation where So I'm trying to leave, and there's the bottleneck that's there all the time, right? And you had said on purpose, right? Because there's all those impulse items right there. So you have to fucking wait. And so I'm trying to leave. And this old man comes in and he has a Trump 2024 hat, which I'm like, cool. Congratulations. Your candidate, won. I accept it. We're moving on. No, this old man stops and he's in there pushing the cart and he's like shaking, and I think he's just shaking because he's old, but he's got this big old smile on his face, and he does this. He goes, and it takes like 20 fucking years for it to happen, and he's like,
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
and then he comes back, and the thing is that I can't go around him. If I could just get around him, like I would have just did that, but he was blocking me, so I couldn't do it. Yeah, but
Some people, huh?
Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, that's Walmart. It's just one of those places.
That's
where
true.
Yeah,
You can go there in your pajamas or
all
you
kinds.
don't even comb your hair and you just look amongst the herd.
Like for real. Like I went in there one day, and what did I tell you? It's like I can't go in there looking like Target. I have to go dressed for Walmart. I had and I think I literally went in my pajamas and my bonnet.
Good athletic shoes.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Baggy clothes. Don't restrict yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm like, I gotta be ready for Walmart. This is not like Target shit, These ladies don't fart in shoe boxes. They fight grown men and drink buzz balls. But yeah, you're right though. It is Walmart.
Yeah. Almost makes you want to learn how to do some Cobra Kai fighting, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of fighting in Cobra Kai. Okay.
Yes, I am a grown ass man. I'm 44 and I love Cobra Kai.
It's
Love
fine.
it. I just love it.
Honestly, I love it. I'm 38.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I was training in martial arts, I wish it was like Cobra Kai, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would have all these super competitions and fighting other dojos and the Walmart, speaking of.
True.
Macho and his wife are just hitting there in the Canyon City Walmart, and you see me and a couple other probably teenagers going at it, and you're like, uh-oh, that's not Cobra Kai. That's 10 years in prison.
Exactly. You're like, what the fuck? And then that's me going, babe, why are you fighting with children? Like, it is not worth it. No. Nope. We can get more. It's fine. We can go to Target.
But to Macho's point, you had a very interesting point about how no real dojos ever do that.
Oh yeah. So after I think season 2, and they got all crazy with that fighting like that, like how violent it was and thuggish. I was just thinking back to the older ones and how Mr. Miyagi, he wouldn't have put up with that. He would have either whooped their ass or put them through some hard training, but they just wouldn't conduct themselves like that. So to me, it got all thuggish, and I was a little disappointed,
Yeah.
But I still love it. I love the whole concept. It's just,
Yeah.
I just want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like the concept of going back to that type of story.
Yeah.
Decades later and accepting the fact that Johnny is and would be exactly who he is, what the show portrays him.
Exactly.
There's no he's a drunk, he's an idiot, he's probably been in prison a couple of times, and that is kind of his hero's journey in a way.
That's very true. I do feel like Johnny Lawrence has grown a lot. He's grown up a lot in Cobra Kai. He really has, because he it's kind of like with popular kids in school that are used to getting everything that they want, and then that first time that life fucking slaps them in the face, and you're like, oh, is this your first time being poor? Yeah, no, we're old school poor. We're fine. But watching him, and him having to grow up, he's got a baby on the way. He's got all this stuff, and now he's the one who's the father figure to somebody instead of Mr. Miyagi to Danny. And he's definitely taking a different approach. So.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but it's actually our little nephew, Jarek, was telling us about the whole thing, that this series of Cobra Kai is really turning Johnny into the Karate Kid.
True.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Which, speaking of Jarek, he was over We watched Cobra Kai and we watched the Tyson and Paul fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, you watched the Tyson and Paul fight too, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool that was on Netflix. It's
Yeah.
like that it was buffering from hell.
Right? Like, did you see the memes? The fucking memes
Oh, the
that,
memes
that
were
were
incredible.
well, the butt cheeks, but also like the memes that were comparing it to Mike Tyson's Punch Out, like with the pixelation.
Oh,
Yes.
hilarious.
Yeah, the memes are crazy, man. But yeah, we were selling. We were talking about it, and I was like, I don't like how, like 3 years ago, you were saying how he was going vicious against Roy Johnson, right?
Yeah, Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Roy
Roy
Jones
Jones.
Jr. That's
Pound
right,
for pound champ.
pound to pound, and it just looks like he was holding his punches. But I mean, 20 mil is 20 mil.
Yeah. He's
The-
gonna get paid whether he knocked him out or not, probably.
And
Yeah.
the butt cheek memes, like speaking
Oh.
of, like there's one that I had saved and it was like a text conversation and he sends it to his boss and it's the picture of Mike Tyson's ass cheeks, right? And he's like all confused and he was like, just know that when I send you this, I'm gonna punch in, but I'm gonna put in the least amount of effort.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Did you see some of those training fight videos, like those kind of montages? Tyson was doing like a week up to the fight. Like he was like old Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
like just like
Yeah.
boom, 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 and he gets in there and he had a couple good rounds, but we were like talking about 1, 2, and 7.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 7 were
Yeah.
good rounds, and anything between that,
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But I guess good for Jake Paul, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still made a ton of money, and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
UFC fight that was the next day
Uh-huh.
had like, I don't know, way less millions of views than what the
Yeah.
Jake Paul
Yeah.
one. So that
Yeah.
just shows you that effect,
Yeah.
the hype, all
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
That really brings.
They know
it
what they're
in.
doing. Yeah, for sure. For
And shout
sure.
out to all those matches before.
Like that woman's
Yeah.
fight, man. That was
Versus-
that was brutal.
It's cool, but it
Yeah.
was a little too far for me. You can start seeing Bo, and I'm like, all right, maybe we fucking just go ahead and stop this. So she's
Maybe
not
it
disfigured
deserves.
for the rest of her life. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are we
Right.
doing? It was cool. That fight was good.
Yeah.
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 hmm
Oh man.
Well, I mean, ultimately, Mike Tyson wins, right? He gets
Yeah.
20 million. Jake Paul, he wins the fight technically, but he still beat an old boxer.
I mean-
Everyone still respects him.
I mean, to be honest, I saw better fights with like Lori at 2 a.m. after the bar at Adolfo's, But
Yeah.
did those people get paid 20 million? Nope.
No.
So all right.
Are you guys familiar with SodaCam? It's like an adult webcam site. So they're offering Mike Tyson $500,000 for 30 minutes of just shooting his ass. They'll give him 500,000
500.
Man,
Wow.
because of all that's going on with his.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure if I just put a picture of my ass cheeks on like a OnlyFans, ain't nobody gonna send me $500,000 for a half hour of that.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, yeah, that's crazy, man.
I had read that, I don't know, on Facebook or something. I was like, what the
See,
fuck?
see, this is more reason I should just sell pictures of my ugly feet stomping some mashed potatoes on the internet. Some weirdo's gonna buy it. Pay off our house.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Or I can do like I can do like a Mexican infusion, make some enchiladas and
Yeah.
like stomp
So, tamale.
some tamales. Make some of my
Make me
chili,
hungry.
especially for Mexican food. Which don't you have approved? You have an approved fart story.
Yeah, that happens to be at a Mexican restaurant since we're talking about it. Why not? So yeah, I was like kind of conversating with my wife on the podcast. I'm like, what is that approved story for you?
Yeah,
Where you're okay with me sharing, so I know limitations,
yeah.
And so she's like, you remember that Mexican fart story? I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. So how it goes is we're at this Mexican restaurant. I think it was the wife, me, the kids, maybe their boyfriend and girlfriend. So we're eating, and then we're all done, and we're just waiting for the ticket. And my wife, she leans forward, and I just hear like this awkward noise, like, woo. I was like, I looked at her, and I was like, woo. Like, what was that? And she's like, she leans into me, I farted. I was like, what the fuck? But it made that awkward noise. So anytime, like, I just want a quick laugh with my wife, I'll just go, woo. And she's like, you're so stupid. It's one of those things. I don't know.
But those inside jokes, though, are like always, like, it's the best.
Those are-
Cool for your wife for being willing to let you tell it.
Fuck
you know?
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome of her.
Yeah.
She hasn't heard that one, though.
Uh-oh.
The fart story that I told. I'm not really advertising it.
No.
And, like, I skipped it when we were listening to it together.
Oh.
And so that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
I
Oh.
mean, she could just find it out herself, or one of her friends could tell her, or
Well, I'm
however
pretty
it works
sure-
out. It's not going to be me.
I'm pretty sure you just told on yourself on this one.
No, I
sir.
don't know when to skip it, but
Oh, okay.
I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. So I did disclose to her. I was like, if I'm ever on the Joe Rogan, you know, he invites all three of us to go.
Yeah.
One of the big ones, Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
I was like, I got these stories, one for each of them, like up to like 4 stories
Mm-hmm.
that I'll tell, and I'm disclosing this to her. I was like, and it's gonna be fucking horrible, but it's just the most secretive stories, intimate, but it's gonna have a lot of laughs because we've been together since 2003.
Dang.
So I have
Goals.
these stories that it's waiting for the Joe Rogan. So
Oh, God.
once he invites us on there, you know,
Yeah.
gives us our 15 minutes of fame. Then
man.
I'm gonna hit a home run.
Are you? Yeah.
It's gonna be record breaking.
I'm glad that you can do that. If I did that, see, I'm training her, right? Teaching her, right? No, I don't want to come home and be windmilled on.
Oh no! If we were on there, I would just fight fire with fire and tell a story about you that I can.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
yeah.
I messed around. I found out a long time. She is super quick and super like, oh, she's like a king cobra when she strikes. You know, I don't mess with her.
Well.
Not even jokingly. What I mean. Sometimes I fuck around and find out.
Yeah, right.
That I find out. And 6 months later, I fuck around and find out again.
That's true. That's true. He has to like poke the bear every 6 months or so,
Yeah.
and then I have to just like do like what was it? We said something in the kitchen. Oh, you were like, "I'm sorry. I'm a little dumb today," and I was like, "Oh, just a little." And he was like,
Yeah.
and he was like, the look on his face was like, "You bitch," and then he
didn't
just
say it,
walked
though.
away. I can. Oh man.
That was about a month ago.
No, that was about 2-3 months ago.
2-3 months ago. Okay, so I
Yeah.
got about 3 more months. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right.
No. We'll be right in time for Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Wonder who's not going to get a happy Valentine's Day blowjob that
Yep.
night.
Poor guy. Suffering.
I'm suffering. Dude. I'm the victim.
Oh yeah.
You're,
Okay.
you're the real victim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my persecution.
Oh, Hito, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
that
okay.
waitress. That waitress yesterday, she's like, oh, you know cry.
Oh, that's right. We went to-
Yeah. Oh, you know cry, Macho. You know cry. It's okay.
We went to Fujiyama. We were up in Springs yesterday, and we went to like Five Below and stuff. That's where we got these
I
little.
love Five Below.
Yeah, that's where
Oh.
we got these. They have a $25 like 3-foot one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude. Yeah.
like I totally want to go back and get one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's hilarious.
but after Five Below and like Dollar Tree and stuff, we just decided to have like lunch up there, and we went to Fujiyama.
Yeah.
And with Fujiyama, the like the atmosphere, everything is just like
Very
It's-
deep Japanese traditional.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have like some like Christmas stuff out, but it's like
Yeah.
just enough. It's like beautiful.
Yeah, painting Japanese art,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Very, very traditional.
Yeah, and like there's like traditional like paintings of like there's like a painting of a sumo wrestler.
Yep.
There was one of this beautiful like woman, but we order our food, and so we order our rolls. They come out, and she's like, "Oh, be careful with this. It's fresh wasabi,
Yeah.
so don't put too much wasabi in your soy sauce." She's like, looks at him and she goes, you know cry," like damn.
Yeah. She said, it'd be okay.
It'd be
You want
okay.
fork? I get you fork.
Yeah, because she says, you need fork? Anybody need fork here?
Yeah.
I said, do you want a fork?
Yeah.
Because I can use chopsticks like great.
Yeah.
Like I can eat rice with chopsticks.
Yeah.
He cannot.
Yeah. I go on the struggle bus every time.
And he's the guy who like separates them, and then he's like, and he's like
Yeah.
playing the drums, and then like the sushi comes out and he just like stabs it because he can't actually like try to pick it up. He's just like bam.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, can you have a fork? And she's like, oh, you need fork. She was like, we have chopstick trainers too.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
those. Those are cool.
And he goes, I don't need training wheels. And she was like, oh. She like walked away. She's like, okay. I was like, I love this fucking
Yeah,
lady.
huge shout out. Their food was amazing.
Their food was good though.
Waitress staff was awesome. So
Yeah.
we definitely will go back there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. They were all like very, very sweet, very nice. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. And then we wanted to get ice cream afterward, but we didn't.
Yeah. Totally forgot about it because I kind of left the card there.
Yes, so we get there. Okay, so it wasn't after Fujiyama. We ate first, and then we went to Five Below because it was like right down the street.
Yeah.
And we go to pay, and he goes to take the card out of his wallet, and he looks at me and he goes, "Do you have my card?" No, why would I have your card? It's your card. And he's like, well, I was like, did you leave it at Fujiyama? And he was like, oh fuck. So we paid. We go back to Fujiyama and they had it.
Yeah, they were super cool about it too.
Thank God.
That's
Like
the
people,
worst film in the world.
yeah, especially it would have sucked if we would have drove all the way down here, huh? But yeah,
Please mail it to me because I don't want to drive it.
pretty much. Like yeah, pretty much.
Next time I eat there, I'll tip you very well. Thank you.
Which their food was really good, like really good, huh?
Just tell them if you don't ship it to me, I'll cry.
Oh, you know, cry.
I cry if you don't ship it to me.
But yeah. And then speaking of like food, dude, what is it with you and like stories at like different restaurants and shit? You have one with Dairy Queen too.
Yeah, just it's what I love. I love food.
I don't blame you though.
I was working at Dairy Queen for this one, so I was in high school, and one of the first things that was ordered after my training was a banana split. So I take my time on it,
Okay.
and I'm doing it. Three
Nice.
things of ice cream,
Yeah.
putting the toppings on, making it look perfect. And I was like, oh,
Nice.
this looks pretty legit, And I was generous with the whipped cream and stuff because this is the first one I ever made.
Yeah.
The guy saw it, he's about to cry.
Oh.
He's like, that's so beautiful. That's the best looking banana split I've ever seen. So he pays, he leaves. And, cherry on top and everything.
Yeah.
So then he comes back and he has it in his hand. And I was like, sir, can I help you? He's like, as beautiful as this is, it's missing the bananas. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, all right. So I had to make him another one.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man, what
Yeah.
a Ricky I was.
And you let him keep it, right?
Yeah, I let him
That's,
keep that one.
That's
and
yeah,
the
super
other, and I
cool.
was like, fuck, I fucked that up.
Dude, banana splits don't need no bananas.
It's like a fucking name, dude.
Now I want to go to fucking Dairy Queen and be like, yeah, I'll have a banana split. Hold the banana.
Yeah, the banana-less split. It's called the Macho Special. I put nuts on it. Shit, I'll probably put like 3 cherries on it, if I'm being honest with you. One on
Watch.
each stack. Like,
Oh man.
This is gonna be a TikTok trend that'll take off. The
Yeah.
macho split.
yeah,
I take a macho split. Like I love banana splits. One of my favorite. Like treat yourself to anything thing I do. From like Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or that taffy shop on what Ariando.
Oh yeah, Taffy's.
Yeah, taffy's. Yeah, there you go.
I like the,
Phenomenal.
there's a peanut butter parfait or
Oh,
buster
the peanut
parfait.
butter parfait.
That one. And I don't even care for chocolate that much, but
Dude.
with that,
I'm such a
Bliss.
simpleton. I'm just so basic when it comes to Dairy Queen. I just like the dipped fucking ice cream cone.
well, what's flavor?
Yeah.
I like it dipped in chocolate.
Chocolate?
Like white ice cream.
Cherries.
Like vanilla ice cream, but like dipped
Yeah.
in chocolate.
Yeah.
Or yeah, the cherry one's pretty good, but my favorite is just the dipped in chocolate one.
They have the blue one now. I don't know if it's.
Ew, that sounds weird. What is it?
Blue chocolate?
Like, yeah, is it chocolate flavored and it's just like
No, it's
dyed?
blue. It's sweet. Damn, what is that fucking little dessert thing you can have? It's just like you're getting a cloud almost. You're pulling it.
Oh, cotton candy.
Cotton candy, Jesus.
Oh.
I think it's cotton candy flavor.
I was like a cloud. Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit do you eat, Macho?
But then I got high.
I was gonna eat the cotton candy, but I forgot what it was because I was high.
Yeah.
I think it's cotton candy flavor. But then they had butterscotch, which I love.
Ooh, I would do the butterscotch. I don't know about the cotton candy though.
Yeah.
I'm not
Actually, I had it, and it was really not that overly over the top or anything, and it was actually okay.
I'm not a huge cotton candy person. Like when it comes to not like mixing it into ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. But you like the French fries and ice cream?
yep.
I always found that kind of weird.
Yep, and I totally will own that it's probably weird, but I'll stand on it. Our
More
nephew,
people than not actually do it.
What's that sweet and salty, you know?
well, and
Cold and hot though. Ugh.
oh, but it's perfect, especially if it's McDonald's fries, and they put them down for extra time, and they're like extra crispy. And I don't like salt on my fries. I am a person that I do not like salt on my fries, but if it is McDonald's fries and they put salt and you have that Wendy's Frosty, oh,
Dude.
it's just the perfect combination of
Yeah.
sweet and salty.
Yeah, and McDonald's is picky as hell with their potatoes too. Like, go watch it. Go look at
They soak them
documentary.
in. They soak them in sugar water.
Yeah, sugar water.
That's why they're so addictive.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's why they're so addictive.
Yeah, I think that's what they have the patent on.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
nobody else can mimic. So
Yeah,
it's on
Yeah.
lock.
yeah,
On
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
for real. Mm-hmm. Just like, damn.
So pretty much I can make a banana split.
You can't make a banana split. It's all right. It's all right. It's just your own. It's your own taste. It's the Macho Special.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we're gonna stop calling it a banana split, though, because it does not have a banana in it. It's in the name, bro.
It just has a spot
Concept
for
of
it.
it.
Concept of a
Yeah.
banana.
It has concepts. Macho's banana split is awesome and has concepts of banana in it.
With concepts of a banana, whipped cream, cherries, and nuts. With chocolate drizzle. Oh man. Man, that's all right. It's all right. I can't make rice, like Spanish rice, very well at all. I have to use my instant pot
Uh-huh.
and do it that way and like saute it, and like even then it doesn't come out the way that I want it to, because when I try to make it, it comes out like risotto.
Yeah.
It's all mushy, so
Oh, okay.
it makes you feel any better. I can't make that.
My wife can't either. My mom, she makes a spectacular one.
Mm-hmm.
And she taught my wife, and she just can't do it for some reason.
It's I don't know.
My wife says, "You doing something when I'm not looking."
I do think that there's like a very like special ways that people make stuff. Like the coworker at work, I entered a chili contest and I took second. And this coworker, he's one that he takes it every year.
Oh yeah.
And he comes up to me and he was like, "What do you put in yours?" He's like, "Because I really liked yours." He's like, "And I know that we talked about it and you put something in it." He said, "Because it was almost going down the road of like mole." And I was like, "Yeah, I put cinnamon in mine." And when I slow cook it, it gives it like that kind of sweeter like undercurrent, but it brings out like the, other flavors and stuff. And he's like, I feel like yours, should have won, but it's just each person has their own way of making it. Like I've watched my mom, her Spanish rice is really good. My Aunt Joanne's, I've tried watching them for years. I just finally gave up because I don't know. There's just something they add. Maybe
Delicious though, dude.
maybe it's
Her
the
family.
love. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what Reyes is. His is he roasts his chili and he has garlic roasted with it. Loves
Oh.
roasted.
Okay.
That makes sense though.
You know, crazy story with that is I was talking to him and we're actually like he's related to my wife's husband.
Yeah.
So they talk about me all the time, and I'm always talking about him because he's such a sweetheart, you know.
So he's related to your wife's husband. That's you.
No, I'm sorry, my sister's husband.
Oh, because I was like,
Yeah, no, my sister's
is this like
husband.
another personality that we're talking
No, we just have
about?
open marriage, yeah.
You know, okay, cool,
It's
cool.
reverse.
Okay.
My wife's just married all the guys.
Good for her. Get it, girl.
Houses. No.
No, okay.
I got the best stories,
You do have the best stories.
no matter how wrong I tell it.
Oh my gosh, we both have the same story. We have a Flexible story.
My wife's fucking.
What?
You're on my wife's husband. I can't believe I said that. I never fucking just thinking on it. That shit's so funny. My wife's husband.
So you?
What kind of generation are you playing on me?
The call's coming from inside the house,
You know, that's a story that we could be telling on the streets forever. I was all high this one time on my podcast, and I fucking telling the story, and I'm a fucking idiot. I love that idea.
Oh man.
You do have the best.
You do. You do.
Hilarious. Oh.
Yeah, your wife's husband. Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
yeah, I love Flexil.
He fucking loves Flexil.
I believe in Flexil.
Okay.
I love Flexil so much. We had this leak that was going,
Yes.
and I was trying to fix the leak. And when I was up there with a ladder. I was up there with a thing. The drywall was cut. Everything was going right. I did everything perfect. I watched TikTok videos. I did all the equipment with the loads a couple of times. Boom, thing wouldn't stop fucking leaking, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm going, okay, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Before I call a goddamn fucking plumber to come out here to tell me I'm an asshole and I did it wrong, and now my wife's pissed because we have to put it on the credit card, right? I'm going to Flex Seal the motherfucker. And that's what I did. And it almost got it to stop working.
It did not almost get it to stop working. Okay. All right. Listen. So we bought this house and there was more gremlins in the house than what we thought, which, you know, whatever. It's part of being a homeowner. Sometimes you find that out. And, when we replaced our roof because we had hail damage from, you know, one of the hailstorms a few years back, the workers that were replacing it, I don't blame them because it was hot and they just wanted water, so they turned the faucet on. Well, we didn't realize there was damage from ice, and flooded our basement, and so that sucks. So we had to cut holes in the ceiling to let it drain. Well, we decided he needed to replace, you know, the faucet. So that's fast forward to what he was talking about with the TikTok videos and everything. Mind you, okay, he has a friend who is a plumber.
A master plumber.
A master plumber. Okay, it's not like he's going to school to be a plumber. He already is one. And he's a really good fucking plumber.
Yeah,
all he had to do was sit there and FaceTime and be like, bro, what am I doing wrong? And he could have been like, you need to go get this tool, because that's what it was. The plumber came and the plumber was like, yeah, you did everything right. You just needed, it got cross-threaded, but you just needed enough pork to be able to take it off. And so that's all he had to do. Yeah. But no, he had to Flex Seal it. And what irritates me the most about it isn't even him. It's the fact that when I was in like middle school, I had a fucking math teacher who was like, I was just not grasping algebra yet. You add letters and I got confused, and he was like, well, you have to figure this out because that's the only way that you're going to go to college. And you have to go to college because what do you want to do? Be a plumber? Fast forward to now. Yes, if I was a plumber, I wouldn't have fucking Flex Seal on my pipes. I remember the quadratic equation. That helped me a lot. Hot cross buns on the recorder. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So, for the record, I do think that Flex Seal is trash. I hate it.
No.
Yeah, let's talk about the real issue here. Flex Seal is fucking ass. I try to use it for my gutters. Sprayed fucking 3 cans on one fucking spot.
Yep.
because my tree fucking hit right there. So I had a little crack.
Yeah.
So I did 3 fucking cans. It fucking only leaks there.
Yep.
Like,
Sounds
you fucking piece of
about
shit.
right. It's fucking
What else I
Flex
tried
Seal.
on my roof, I got the liquid form of it. And
Yeah.
I put it on my fucking roof. It fucking leaks harder. It's like inviting more rain in. I'm like, you piece of shit. It's just where the sunlight is in my it's the sunroom. But it's like
You might as well get like Gorilla Glue or something instead. Fuck.
Yeah, for
Fucking
real, right?
Flex Seal it. That shit ain't gonna work.
all those infomercial fucking
Just
they
get
say
the-
nothing but shit.
Bam, and he's like fucking stamp that on there like he does in the commercial with the fucking hole.
Like the one he adds in the commercial,
Or the
like a
canoe.
super duper thing of Flex Seal they made just for that. Just stop it.
Probably some other product.
Trying to have them
dude,
fucking Flex Seal. It's probably like that alien tape or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's probably actually, you know what it probably is? It's probably actually fucking duct tape. It's probably not even fucking Flex Seal.
Yeah, probably is.
It's ass.
Yes, agreed.
Have you seen that
Agreed.
one for the it's like internet sensation video. It's the one where the guy is doing it for a ladder, but it's like a bridgeable ladder like this, so then you can walk on it
Yeah.
and stuff, and then how you can have it on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So he's all talking about it, and then it's locked in, and then he climbs up to it,
And then
it's
it
all-
fucking, yep.
he's like, oh, now it's locked in, and then he goes and boom!
Yep.
It's so hard they come running to help him.
Yes, I've seen it. It is fucking gold. I'm like, like every part of me is like wanting to. You remember what was it? Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. That fucking show where it was like the robot and never mind.
Well, your cat was loving on me, so it distracted me.
Yeah.
Space Odyssey, I think.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
think
Where it's like Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Everything was telling him.
Brokeback Mountain.
No, no. That was just you for Christmas. But
I get them confused. They're so close.
Oh.
Because actually, it is a sci-fi too.
okay. Well, maybe.
Because now we're
yours, I
fishing
think.
with no fishing poles.
Well,
You know, so.
I mean, they were fishing for something.
Oh, okay.
It was
For
just
some
not.
glory holes.
Yep. They went into some black holes.
Yeah. Very deep.
Yep.
Passionately.
Spaghettification of things. Yeah.
So it's just everything, you know. It's
Yeah.
sci-fi, Western, romance, Christmas,
No.
Thanksgiving. It's everything.
Oh, what was it like? Because it's what Christmas and Thanksgiving, and they were meeting between the holidays, or
Well,
what?
they're just gobbling on each other's cocks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like a chicken
I think-
gobbles. Or a turkey, I mean.
I mean, whatever.
It hits everything. I mean, it's the ultimate movie.
I will stick with the son-in-law for Thanksgiving.
We're
You
gonna
have
find
fun.
the deep dungeon after we get famous in Camacho's new house.
And Camacho's
we're
gonna be-
randomly find it, and I'm gonna
Listen.
stumble into it like do and fuck, and it's gonna be a room dedicated to Brokeback Mountain.
Oh my God, it's gonna. If there's bottles of baby oil, I am turning around and walking the fuck away. No, sir.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
There is a
I'm on my business and not get involved with that shit. No, thank you.
To be fair, me and the white bar looking for one of the bigger of the KY Jolly. Like the one where you could like hit it from the top. Like when you have the fucking hand sanitizer, the big one, you fill up your jug. You want one like that.
Just a pump. You just
Yeah.
need like just a.
Yeah, the pump style.
Oh my God.
Because we go through those little ones all quick. I'm like, fuck.
Who's the big spoon? Her.
You know how crazy I am, so think
I mean,
yeah, that definitely means that she's big spoon.
that's right.
Yeah.
Get it, ma'am. Get it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So, since we are coming to time, sir, do you want to bring us home with the question of the day?
Question of the day. Question of the day. Do 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 do. Like that.
Now he's just making his own music. He's like, we don't need to.
You like that? You like it? Oh, you're not a bad show. That was just a good smoke session we had prior.
That was a really good fucking smoke
That was
session.
on point. Let's see. We're gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Okay, I feel better. What is your go-to McDonald order, ultimate? Because I keep seeing on TikTok, this guy, he gets everybody's order. Like he'll get Trump's order, he'll get Vin Diesel's order. And some of them are crazy. Like one person, like I think it was The Rock, he wanted like 10 fucking fish fillets or whatever. So that guy's eating them and he's like,
Ew.
these are good, but after 3, like I'm about to fucking throw up.
Yeah, I would not.
Yeah.
So what would be your ultimate order? Like you're perfect. This is just gonna fill you up.
My go-to order for McDonald's, I am such a basic bitch. I want the 10 count of the chicken nuggets and the fries.
Yeah.
And I want my dipping sauce is honey.
Wow.
Love
Honey.
honey.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's old school, but that's it. That's gonna fill you up 100%. You're
Well-
starving. You just smoked a fucking
Well,
good one.
I mean, I like a fucking McDonald's, like a
McFlurry.
McFlurry, but the ice cream machine's always down. So
Doo-doo.
yeah, so yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
It is. That is true.
Yeah.
I like it. What about you, sir?
Double quarter pounder with cheese, extra large fries with a sweet tea.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I like that. That's good. I think I can't remember what Trump's was. It was all extreme. It's like 3 burgers and all kinds of shit. For me though, the ultimate McDonald order. For me, if I'm all fucking high and I just want something delicious, it would definitely be the bacon double quarter pounder, and then the 10-piece dipping sauce would probably be ranch, and probably a Sprite.
Nice.
Okay.
That fire ass
Yeah.
Sprite they got that just
Oh,
takes your fucking
yeah.
breath away.
Mm-hmm.
And they got
I
the
was-
lock on that.
I was sad when they took away the high C.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved that shit, man. As a kid.
Yeah. I'll give it to Trump though. He knows what he's doing, man. Like we love McDonald's, American and McDonald's. Same.
Yeah. We're all about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are.
True. But that's my go-to each and every time.
My breakfast one though, I mean, I love that big old fucking pancake meal they do.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've ever got that, but you get
No.
like pancakes, sausage, a biscuit with scrambled eggs, and it's just like fucking loaded.
Oh.
So you practically get a biscuit, a sausage biscuit, you know.
Mhm.
Basically get that, and then you get their wonderful ass fucking pancakes with all that sugar.
Yeah.
You're fucking flying.
Yeah.
Man.
They're hash browns.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, they're fucking hash browns.
Oh, that's true. I do like their hash
Oh
browns.
my god. If I get the sandwich, whatever the breakfast sandwich is, I have to have 2 hash browns for it. It just goes together so perfectly. I'll take a bite, take a bite, take a bite.
See, I'm
One of
the
those kind of eaters.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry now.
I'm the person that I like put the hash browns like in it,
Oh, yeah.
and then like it, because then you get the texture all in one bite.
But those fucking biscuits are so dry.
That's true. You know what? The
That's so
only
much food to go in your mouth.
and the only other biscuits that are drier to me are Popeyes biscuits.
Oh no, I love McDonald's and
KFCs
Popeyes.
are fucking dry as fuck.
Well, yeah, but KFCs I think are better than Popeyes.
No,
No,
no, not to me. No.
None are better than Red Lobster.
true. The cheddar biscuits.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh god.
Amen. But I will say
Oh, bless.
KFC biscuits though are delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with them.
No.
It's so fucking dry. It's so undesirable.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how
everyone's
you-
entitled to their
how you get
opinion.
Pump, right?
You just happen to be wrong. But anyway.
Yeah, my bowel's a little dry.
Anyway, this is the Puff Puff and Laugh podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay hydrated, kids. We out.
Oh, okay.
It's funny.
Where is she? I don't want to step.
She's over here.
Oh,
Come here, baby.
Gosh, dude. That's fucking sword-like reflexes right there, dude.
Sword has nothing on me, homie.
Dude, I'm all fucking high, guys.
Are you gonna be able to get a drive?
Yeah.
I'm like fucking
It
stoned.
was funny, though.
That's why I was having trouble keeping the thing up. The
My God, I love you. When you were shaking that table.
I know, and I was like, I kept trying to get the thing to.
And I told you. What did I tell you?
Well, no, I was too stoned to figure it out because it's different on the Amazon tablet.
Yeah. I love you, but I'm just saying this.
I know.
Very distracting.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
It causes pauses where there doesn't need to be.
I know. I'm
But
trying.
with that said, we did a fucking film. That was a fantastic episode, guys.
Yeah, it was. It was our 10th episode.
It was.
Yay!
Yeah. You know what, my love? Can you do me a huge favor? Can you just be in charge of setting up the camera?
Yeah.
And the settings.
Yeah.
My ass hasn't been fucking using pro mode.
I know. I
I've been
know.
using the fucking ghetto mode.
I know.
I'm an iPhone user. The fuck's a pro mode?
I know. And next month when you get your fucking phone, you're gonna be like,